Hello, everyone. I hope that you are doing very well and welcome to today's cryptocurrency technical analysis, where we are going to be going over the Bitcoin chart today. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to ask you a question about Ethereum, whether you'd like to see that. So, starting off though with the star of the show, the love of my life, Mrs. Bitcoin. Whether we put agenda. Well, we've just put agenda to it, Mrs. Bitcoin. Uh, Here we are with Bitcoin. Obviously, yesterday I was saying that I was literally just going to short and chill. What does that mean? It kind of means exactly what it says in the tin: short and chill, short Bitcoin, and absolutely relax. This is the type of time frame. This is the type of environment. This is the type of asset to really stick to the plan. Yesterday when we were, it was during a live stream. The title of the video literally was short and chill, and we were obviously in this section of the chart where we were just basically consolidating here. Okay, and you can see how easy it could be to potentially not stick to your plan and end up losing money. Obviously, I was trading my short from $57,000, trading it to the range low at $53,000. Okay, that was my plan. That is what I was trading for. My short, which I took at 57, compounded it when we lost 56, and taken it down ultimately to 53. And we were in this section of the chart where I said I had taken my first take profit, and we were on this section of we were actually rising up here. Okay, we were seeing a rise in price. And I'm not doing this. I'm just saying, like, this is why you have to make the plan and then stick to the plan. Because you can kind of see in this environment, which is designed to, essentially chop up newer traders. I believe sideways ranges like this, newer traders especially, are losing a lot of money because they are seeing moves down, and then it gets this quick move back up, and then suddenly they're going to be entering their longs at the highs or closing their shorts too early. Okay, and because it's not a simple case of just like down to the target, back up to the target. It's like this down, up, down, up, down, up. Still a simple trend, but at the end of the day, each upwards move, everybody gets really bullish again. Each downwards move, everybody gets really fearful again. And this is why it's just so important to make that plan and stick to the plan. And I think that's one thing, if you've noticed, the one thing that you'll get from this channel is once I've made my plans, I stick to my plan. You don't see me getting, faked out by a move. You don't see me, you just kind of see me making a plan and sticking to my plan. Of course, I'm going to react if it doesn't seem like it's working, but I'm pretty good at recognizing that now. Like, it's not that often that I'll give you pretty clear instructions for it to fail. And surprise, surprise, this short did work out again as we went down last night to just below $53,000, obviously taking out quite a lot of the lows here. You actually see where this bounced off of yesterday as well. You obviously, when you take your fibs from the high to the low, come back up into the CC where you can obviously compound those shorts and ultimately take it down to the range low. So the thing is, we have just hit the range low. Yeah, we're bouncing around it now, currently $53,470. So we are down and around this range low right now. Personally, I did take a long this morning. Yeah, I did take a long this morning, and I closed it out when we come towards the highs, and I actually went back into a short position. I recognise I might be playing with fire here, but it was quite an easy one. We basically come up, we took back up into the highs, we come back down below, and this whole rise was actually on declining open interest. It looked like a really weak bounce to the upside. Yeah, so when you see weak bounces, you kind of, it wasn't a perfect swing failure pattern, but you get some trap traders above the high. You basically just trading along with what the market's telling you. And although it's kind of we can say this is a weak bounce again, I've taken profit one on that because we really simply just came into the CC, which is enough for me to take profit one. And then really simply from here, it's not going to be like a simple case of just sitting on this short for the rest of the day now, because we obviously are reaching areas of support. So you've got to be, either I suppose two options really that would stick out in my mind. Number one is just hold on to the short positions right now. Hold on to the shorts until we really, I would say, the really key resistance in this range is 55,500 now. Okay, so if we can reclaim 55,500, we could look back up to 57,000, I mean, the top of the range. Alternatively, here, you want to either see this bit of absorption going on at the lows. Okay, that's kind of what I would want to see, to be honest with you. Some sort of bullish divergence is forming, which you just don't have right now. Obviously, I think it's a nice take profit on the short, because we're at the CC. Doesn't hurt to take profits here. We're edging back down towards 53k again. You could argue this is somewhat of a descending triangle. Generally breaks to the downside. Yeah, generally breaks to the downside. For me, there's just a few reasons to be cautious here. I'm really comfortable holding on to. I'm still actually in this short. Of course, I've taken now profit 2 on it, but I actually managed to get into a day trade short again this morning. So I'm pretty comfortable in my shorts. They are all in profits. And yeah, for me, there's just actually no reason to switch into another long yet. Yeah. We had a pretty decent one last night. If you had the alarms going off because of the fact we hit 53k for the first time, we took the lows, we got back above the level. And then from that, we come back and swing 30 pound the high. Like, this is a pretty good time to switch back into the shorts. So yeah, for me, it's not like I'm not trying to be like cleverer than the market. I'm not trying to, I'm just kind of trading the charts. Yeah, I took my short. I've traded this long and short. So you have to remember, I've traded this both sides of the market. Took my longs here, took my shorts back up here, took a short back up here, and took a long down here this morning. Took my short back up here this morning as well. And this was late last night, I suppose. This was more this morning. And so I'm happy to switch this back into a long again. Yeah, I'm really happy to switch this back into a long. But, I just don't have, this was a weak bounce. And we come back down into the low again. So I either want to see some absorption happening here. It's probably my number one scenario, I suppose, or at least a little bit of volume in, coming in for the buyers or when they try and step this back up, because it just didn't happen on that last bounce off the CC. Yeah, we bounced off the CC here, but also really weak bounce. We come back down below the low again. So I think this is like one of the steps where, personally, I'm very, very, very comfortable to just hold that short. And how would I switch this into a long? Well, really, I'd have to see some buyers stepping in, which they're just not doing at the moment. Yeah. So if the buyers aren't stepping in, why would I bother stepping in? I'm just not going to do it when I also, yeah, I'm just not going to do it, basically. So this is kind of my game plan. Really, really, really simple. No, well, it's simple if you understand how to read volume. But that is my game plan. So I have 2 shorts right now. I still hold my short from average price 56k. Have another short from this morning, which was around 54,600, and I will debate to close that day trade short and switch that day trade into a long if we can get some buyers stepping up here. Obviously, I recognize we're at the CC around 53k again. I just don't have it as we speak. Yeah, I just don't have that as we speak, but that can potentially change in 15-20 minutes. It takes, it can change. I'm not stuck to what I say in the video, just so you obviously know. So yeah, that's really my game plan on Bitcoin. I don't think it's so difficult. No, it's pretty simple in that regards. Obviously, I did say I want to end with something on Ethereum, and I'm debating to go through ETH. I might do it in its own video. What I'll say is, how long have we been going? 8 minutes. Yeah, I won't go through ETH. If you would like to see me cover Ethereum, give a like to the video down below, and if this gets 500 likes, I'll do a video dedicated to Ethereum. Obviously, I'm long on this right now. So yeah, I'm long on ETH, and if you'd like a video dedicated to it, I'll be happy to do that. And also, for the second thing, I am back on Twitter. So if you want to give us a follow on Twitter, I've been posting a little bit recently of, well, tweets. So obviously giving an update this morning that I was still in that short. And from here, we headed down another $500. So yeah, if you want to give us a follow back over on Twitter, we are back over there now. If you want to see Ethereum update, then give a like to the video. 500 likes and I'll do an Ethereum update. And you know what I'm looking for on Bitcoin. Currently, I'm still in my swing and day trade shorts, and I'm looking, yeah, for me, this is an interesting area to switch into a long on Bitcoin. Obviously, you look for longs that support. And we're basically at support. So I'm interested in a long, but I would just like to see that initial buyers stepping in, really. I'm really looking for the buyers to step in. That, for me, would be good enough to close my day trade short and switch it into a day trade long. Okay? I'm not going to be so keen on closing that swing yet, basically. But I'll definitely do that on the day trade. So that's pretty simple now. If you want to see Ethereum, like the video, smash up the likes to 500, I'll do one. And give us a follow over on Twitter if you're interested in that, as I'm dying right now. Oh man. Obviously I've got to end with the disclaimer, and that is this beautiful disclaimer that we have written, and this is the trade legal disclaimer. No financial advice, of course. We're just giving entertainment, educational videos only. And yeah, you can pause and read that disclaimer. For everyone else, thank you ever so much, and have an absolutely brilliant day. And like we're saying here, you can get into these positions when you have a plan. get, you know, mark out your levels. You're going to have to wait for a step of confirmation on the entry. But then once you got your entry, relax. You know, you got your entry, you got your target, and don't get faked out, because I hate to think how many people got faked out on this move to the upside, which was also really weak, only for it to just head back down to the lower of the range. You know, just make the plan, stick to the plan, make money. Make money, that's the name of the game. And that's me signing out. Thank you ever so much, everyone. Have a brilliant day, and goodbye.